Okay. Good morning, good morning. It is time to do our market review. I did not. You know what's going on with my sleep? Do you know what really is going on with my sleep? It is the fact that I have to share a bed with a dog and a cat. And the little kitty, she just loves to be right next to me. She loves just being right on top of where I sleep. So, oh, and there she is attacking my feet. As always. As always. She's always attacking my little feet in the morning. Okay. But let's get started. Let me post real quick on Twitter. Alright, let's get started. Let's see what's up for today. I love how they post the president's schedule today. I love that. I know that they've been doing it. It's that's hilarious. Iran issues message to commercial maritime services, Meta backed. Good morning, Jose. Meta backed. This is crazy to me. So the guy who gets paid, right? All right. So this guy got sued. Mark Zuckerberg got sued for spying on millions of people, right, through the Meta goggles. So then what ends up being the craziest story, right, is that now his AI wins a $500 million Defense Department deal so that he can not only continue his shenanigans, but also pay for the civil lawsuit that he's probably going to have to go through, right? Talk about the rich only making the rich richer, right? Like, that's the fucking craziest thing I've ever fucking heard, right? Instead of like him getting penalized for that, he just said, yeah, it's in the contract, you should have read the contract. It's fucking crazy. Honestly, that's insane. Okay, so May 8th is tomorrow. Today is May 7th. Unemployment change happens in 1 hour. Let's go ahead and just do the market review this morning. So unemployment claims 8:30 happens in 1 hour. Prelim non-farm product productivity. An update on TPT was that we are officially, this is crazy. So the 5 p.m. rule is officially taken off, and starting today, TPT is going to start closing positions at 4:55. So this is huge for us not to break and lose accounts. So that's awesome. I really like to see that. Here is the president's schedule for today. Executive meeting, greetings with the presidents of Brazil, bilateral meeting, bilateral lunch, policy meeting, signs executive orders, policy meeting. So pretty full day for the president of the United States of America. Let's see what else is there. Crude oil is now at $92 a barrel, which is crazy because it was $100 literally just a couple of days ago. So we have been on nothing but a decline inside of the markets. Um, let's get my account off there. I gotta make sure my account numbers aren't there for you guys to see. Okay, so right now the proprietary firm is at 51,000. I'm looking for another trade, but I am very patient with it at this point. I'm in no rush. I got another like 22 days just to make this account for a payout. So we are moving and grooving. I have a bunch of other accounts we need to review as well, and then we'll get into the market review. Today we have the BitUnix account previously at 5,000. I think I started this at 4,750. The only trade that I've taken on this account was ENA in the past couple of days. That of which ENA is up 13% inside of the markets, so that's doing really good for our trading account, for our challenge account on this account. We're still holding our pip and long. Remember, this pip and long, it can catapult at any time. Right now we have just a accumulation zone inside of the market, so that's why I've been accumulating price action at 2 cents. I've seen it jump as high as 30 cents, even as high as $1. So this will be my risk, my low risk to high reward ratio long. It's called a lotto play. So we'll see what that's about. We're now starting to lose a little bit of realized profit inside of the market as the markets start to turn a little bit here on funding fees. Excuse me. But I'm not stressing it. At the end of the day, this is what it is. All right. Excuse me. That's what I was waiting for. All right, so let's take a look at the position views, right? So the last couple of trades that we made, B, very disappointing. Was up $40 on it. It was almost like 200-300%. Got closed at my stop loss, but that's how the game works. So the past couple of trades have been really good for us. You can see since I started the account on May 1st, we have been moving and grooving. We're basically up almost $82 on a $5,000 account. So that's very, very healthy for an account movement, and also pretty much very realistic for us as well. I'm tracking all of my trades on TMT, which is my Track My Trades app. This is a one-stop shop to track all of your trades. It is amazing, and I think it's almost half the price of TradeZella, which is extremely expensive in the markets. Let's take a look at the markets in futures right now. Let's start at MNQ as always. All right, so the NASDAQ right now is consolidating sideways, and it has been consolidating since yesterday. This price action is not really too interesting for me to start buying. We did get a strong buy signal at 6 o'clock in the morning, which was a 50-point move up. Very slow, nice and easy mover. These are what I've been looking for. You can see all of the price action, or all of the moves that have been nice and easy movers, has essentially been at the end of the day. Like for example, we had reached the 4 p.m. into the 5 p.m. drop right here on May 6th, which was actually a really great price action. We have, let's see, another trade here. This would have been a stop out for sure. Actually, no, not really. Let's see, start here. Yeah, this would have been stopped out, so that was not a great buy or a sell staying signal. This one would not have gotten stopped out. This was another 25-point move. This is a 50-point move. So yeah, the market has been giving us opportunities. Lots of opportunities? I don't think so. But right now the bands are kind of widened apart. We're looking for something like this on the Crusader signal to get into any trades inside of the stock market. So right now we're just chopping inside of the play rather than looking for another play right now. Mez, same story, right? These guys do follow each other in tandem pretty often. So at the moment, it's a sideways consolidation inside the market. We have gotten to all-time highs almost twice this month. So I wouldn't expect to see a trade happen here unless it's going long inside of the market. So usually the rule of thumb is we do not short bull market on MNQ and MEZ. I've done that in the past and I've gotten nothing but burnt. So we're going to keep an eye on these two. You can see that the general trend and direction inside of these are bullish and have been for quite some time. All right, let's get into gold for today. Generally coming off another consolidation inside of the market or another accumulation point. Nah, it's giant consolidation, to be honest with you. Let me see, hang on. Let's back up a little bit. Huge sell-off, now to an accumulation. Doesn't look like gold wants to go down any further. So we're just waiting for the move here. This is very boring price action, as I said. We touched that bottom support level. The band looks like it's in the middle of a play right now rather than a play setting up. So we're just trading level to level here on gold. Nothing special. Same thing with silver, up 5% for today. So that's actually good for everybody that was taking longs at $70. This is a nice and easy mover for all of you new traders out there. So I really do like how this has been moving for us. It's just nice and easy. You can't hold positions overnight, but you can trade it day to day and actually make some pretty good money off of it. Oil, which has been an absolute shit show for the past few months. We are essentially now trading at the lowest point inside of the market. So I think it's worth just doing a couple of levels here, and that's what we'll do this morning. So let me show you guys, because I know that some of you guys are having struggles and issues with making levels inside of the market. So let me address that right now by showing you very quickly how to make some levels in the market. Remember, we're using our magnet tool here, and we're dragging our levels looking for the top of the body touches, top of the wick. You see that there's none here where the price action is currently trading. So I'm going to go back down to the daily chart. As you can see here, there's more data. We have a bottom of the body, bottom of the body, bottom of the body, bottom of the body, and that is in a bottom of the wick right here. So that is going to be a strong support level for us. And I'm sure there's going to be one right here, top of the body, top of the body, bottom of the body, top of the wick, bottom of the wick. So that's another very strong support level for oil. Let's try to find one that's trading above it. So as you can see, bottom of the wick, top of the body, top of the body, top of the body. That's a resistance level. And you can see I'm not really putting so much thought into this, and I'm not even really using the magnet because I'm just using my old levels and I'm just moving them up and down to make my life a lot easier. So here's a top of the body, bottom of the body, top of the body, and that will be our 4 levels for oil. Nice and easy. Remember, I'm not looking for something that's super complicated that's taking up all of my time doing this. If I even wanted to, I can put one in the middle here, which is going to be right here. It's bottom of the body, top of the body, bottom of the body, right? And I check all of my levels on the 15-minute to make sure that they are nice. Look at that. So it's trending very nicely inside of this pocket, coming down, now testing a level. I'll call this the pivotal level inside of the market. Boom. And now I have a very nice and clear chart. And as you can see here, price action loves hitting these levels on oil. It literally loves trading right in this pocket. So if I was trading, we have 96,000, 96.66, 94.61, 91.63, 89.72, 87.75. Those are our levels on oil. Keep them, use them, abuse them. All right, last things, the cryptocurrency market. Currently, we are starting to go flat with volume. The steam looks like it's running out inside of this parallel trend. Right now we're entering the red zone, which is the kind of the resistance. We would want to see a bounce here inside of the level of 80,304 and continue to propel ourselves upwards on Bitcoin. Let's see. We're now coming back into that level of the trend line, battling it on Ether. So this is a make it or break it point for these cryptocurrencies, right? We want to see continued bright price action going up, but we don't want to see it testing the trend line and breaking below it. That's not That's not how the markets work. And let's take a look at XRP. XRP, perfect. This has been a nice and easy trader. I know all of you guys have been assigned XRP to trade. So if you're in the Crusader Academy and I assigned you XRP to trade, look at how easy this is to trade, man. Sell strength signal, sell off. Look at that. Sell strength signal here. You had $2 cost average points. You could have got within $2 or $3 for each other. I taught you guys how to use the day's range. Once it broke back into the pocket here, underneath the resistance level, back into the pocket, you could have dollar cost averaged your position down for taking a really nice trade of over 3% inside of the markets. So that's our market breakdown for this morning. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give me any shout inside of the general chat and I'll be able to answer that for you guys. All right, now that that's done, I always have to do that every morning for an academy that I'm doing. Now we're ready to go start looking for some trades inside of the market. I gotta find that video real quick and just put it in handbrake. One second. These are such a pain in the ass. Here it is. Alright guys, sorry, I just need to upload this video and we are good to go. As of right now, I'm going to be going back to MNQ to trade. I might remove all of this. We're now using the consistency AI, which by the way has been slapping. I talked to a developer the other day and I got some insight on how to use this a little bit better inside of the markets. So we're working through it, you know. I'm working through trying to find a really good way to develop this order flow. And from my understanding is that these need to be broken down into different indicators. Like it needs to have multi-indicators inside of TradingView to make it really successful. So I might do maybe like 1 or 2 indicators free for consistency AI and then move over to the one paid one that does the buy and sell signals, and that might be able to help us out with the markets. One second, let me just post this video. We're good to go. Well, it's almost done. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, sounds good. That video is now posted. So we are in a short position right now, which is rocking and rolling. It kind of looks like the first candle kind of stopped us out there, but I'm not really sure where that would have. I'm pretty sure it would have gotten on this signal right here because it's below this candle. So we wouldn't have gotten stopped out. We're currently at a take profit 1, so it means we kind of have to wait here so that we're not getting into a position that is already in play. Let me just open up my, there you go. All right, let's take a look at some other markets right now since MNQ is already in a trade right now. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is breaking above the pocket. Let's take a look at silver, already on an uptrend. I know silver is super weird. It doesn't allow me to trade silver. We already made some money yesterday on oil. I kind of like oil's charts a lot. In terms of a trade, this one was looking nice. This one is looking nice. We're at the bottom of the levels here. We've already sold off quite a bit. Wow, since 3 a.m. yesterday. Huge sell-off inside of the market. Trading pivotal levels right now, level 2 level. This isn't a bad setup, right? This is actually pretty nice coming into the markets right now. So I would be looking at this important level right now on oil to try to get maybe some longs here. And the reason being is the trend line is now starting to tell us a different story. If we can make this a higher low, we could possibly see some redirection on the micro oil market right now. So another thing is, let's take a look real quick on X. Citigroup CEO banned from eBay after takeover stunt. Okay, that's not US. All right, there it is. U.S. awaits Iran's response as Middle East tensions rise. U.S. is waiting for Iran's response to a good proposed peace deal that could reopen the strait at ease with regional conflict, while Israel carried out fresh strikes to Lebanon. That's fucking crazy. So they're allowed to bomb Lebanon. I mean, but Israel is kind of openly admitting that they are going to take Lebanon. So let's just get that out of the way. And the proposal that Iran is supposed to bring to the United States at this point in time is supposed to be something, you know, like we're going to reopen the strait, U.S. gets control of it, and that would be a good deal for Trump. Because then we control oil where China has been controlling all of these major highway sections inside of the ocean right now. And then you can best to believe that after this, Trump is going to go and take Cuba. I can almost guarantee that he's going to go and take Cuba and overthrow the government in Cuba. So keep your eye open for that. Crude oil dropping 5% in a day. Yesterday it dropped almost 9%, and that's how we took our nice and easy mover this morning. Is how I want to try to take another trade here. I wouldn't mind getting in the trade every time it's touched the bottom support band on the VWAP. We've actually ended up taking a pretty decent amount of product or profit on this trading section. So like look right here, we take VWAP bounce, almost a $1 move. That's actually really good. That could be like every one position is like almost $150 to $200 inside of the market. We already touched here, we broke. We tested with an indecisive doji. It says I'm out of my Heikinashi dojis, right? Here's a more detailed view for you. So we came down, we tested this level, came back up, and now we're above the pivotal level on the markets. Remember, we made these levels a little bit earlier today, and this is just telling us this could be setting up for a really nice power spot on oil at the present moment. We don't have chop. It's picking a direction, currently coming down for a lower high. Perfect. I like this trade. And I come back to MNQ wondering why. Why am I coming back for this trade? Desperately wanting. Why am I like this, Jose? Why do I desperately want a trade on MNQ? Gross kitty. Hey. You should chill the fuck out. You're causing a mess. I would appreciate it if you don't do that, ma'am. Thank you. This kitty just loves to fuck with me in the morning. Loves to claw at my feet. That's what she loves to do. And not only does she love to claw at my feet, she likes to eat my big toe. And it is very fucking weird. Alright, let's do one thing before the markets start to get some volume in it. Remember, we started a little bit earlier today just to try to get some early morning trades. And of course, the one morning that we're supposed to get some early morning trades, right, Jose? There's literally no trades. Alright, so this is how I'm also making some money in the cryptocurrency markets. Remember that I'm doing a challenge inside of the cryptocurrency markets. And the challenge is very simple. I'm trying to turn a $5,000 account into a $25,000 account. Alright, ooh, I like this. Let's take a look at dogs. Oh, I love this. This is looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the 24-hour market, or 24-month chart. Let's take a look at the 1-month chart. Oof. Boy, oh boy, does this look tasty. Tasty. How much have we already come down? That is the question. 20%. How much have we gone up? 200%. 200% out of 20% does not seem like a bad trade-off. Let's take a look at where it's at on the fibs. A little bit below the 168. This might be actually tasty for a little short. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So the way that this strategy works is I take hype coins inside of BitUnix. I look for meme coins, and I look for meme coins that have shot up something like this, 50%, with not bad volume, 28 million inside of a coin it's basically just telling me that there's probably one or two holders inside of this coin that we're basically going to come down and test these lower levels. So this is usually how I start these positions, right? 350 short, take my leverage, stick my leverage up. Oh, my wife is calling me. And this is how I play that. Give me a second. Let me answer my call. My wife is speaking. Damn. All right. Sounds good. My wife just loves to nag me in the morning about her oil that needs to be changed in her car. So, you know how it is. You know how it is. Yeah, I'm looking for shorts. Let's see what happens. I mean, honestly speaking, honestly speaking, shorts today does. Remember what I said. As we come closer to 511 inside of the markets, we are drawing closer and closer to shorts because of the Fed chair change, right? So as long as we can get a good Fed chair change inside of the markets, then I do see that we're going to sell off no matter what, right? I want to be able to pull up a fucking chart here of where. Yeah, this is crazy, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this as well. Hantavirus is people are eating fucking rats. Okay, so like this is crazy, right? Hantavirus is literally people are cooking with rats. So the government is trying to kill us. Corona ends, hantavirus begins. And if anybody's watched survival shows, you can literally see that survival shows tell you not to eat rats or mice because they have hantavirus in it. So I just wanted everybody to be aware of that. Here's another good short. Fuck. I love shorting these meme coins. How much should we come down? 10%? Okay. Okay. Where are we at right now? Take off this freaking magnet right now. Okay. Okay, I like this. It's a little bit under the 1.618 level. I would like to see a test here at the VWAP. You know I love these meme coin shorts. They are literally my bread and butter. Look, we're already $5-6 up, going the right direction. That's why I've leveraged so small into this. $3, like that's nothing inside of the markets, and I've already made my margin back inside of this trade. So I'm just looking to take base hits to win the game. Watch, I promise you that's how I'm gonna build this account over a 6 months period. Because there's just limitless opportunities to short shit coins. Limitless opportunities. You have so many of them to short shit coins. Bro, this cat in my office, she loves to touch everything. She's like a toddler, dude. Needs to have her little greasy paws on every fucking thing that's happened. Like anything that's anything in my office. All right, let's take a look at something real quick. I want to take off the meme coins, right? So I'm going to uncheck it. I'm going to go back to all. I'm going to look for changes inside of the market and look for some other stuff. So Flock is up 21%, nil as well. Oh, this one's also really good. Looks like I'm catching the top here. All right, so this one also looks like a really nice trade. This could be something that follows the rules. I gotta do my check real quick. The check is coming in. All right. So first thing is first, we take the Fibonacci sequence, we chart the last high to the last previous low. I don't love it, and I'll tell you guys why I don't love it, right? So essentially what's going on inside of the markets is that you would want to have things that are in the 1.618 level or the 2.618 level. That would mean that it's very highly extended inside of the market, and we're just not quite there yet. We're not. So it's depressing. It looks good. It really does. It looks good, but it's just not what I'm looking for in terms of a good short. This one as well. I don't like the way the charts look because of this. It's not gonna give me. Yeah, you see, we're not even there yet. So I'm just gonna skip. Take a look at another one. Ava. Move down already happened. Do you see the general trend here on these cryptocurrencies? Jose, this is another way, like for you specifically, to make an easy 10K, bro. I'm telling you, my goal in life is just to have three different accounts in life, right? You have your stock portfolio, right? I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you guys right now. Everybody should follow this strategy, okay? You have one portfolio, and this portfolio is your long-term portfolio, LT, long-term. This bag right here should be the bag for futures So if you're a trader, this is where you want to keep your money. This bag is for futures, and this bag here is for crypto. Now here in crypto, you want to divide this bag in half, right, to a small futures or perpetual contracts, right? So a perp bag, so you can hedge. And this bag goes to spot. Okay? This is money management 101. So if you're learning anything from this stream, I'm going to teach you exactly how to manage your money 101. Okay? I studied finance. I worked for a few different financial firms. Okay? This is how I divide my money back up. Long-term holdings, futures, crypto bag, I split in half. I put a small amount of money inside of a perpetual contract, and the rest I have in spot. Whenever we have blood in the markets, right? Whenever we have blood in the markets, it's my blood. I'm buying. If you can accept this, then you are going to become wildly successful inside of the stock market. You are going to become wildly successful inside of the cryptocurrency market. When there's blood, you are buying. When there is green wicks, you are selling. Does that make sense to everybody? Because we really should not be intertwining the two. You should be a complete and utter inverse trader when the markets are like this. It's going to save you not only a lot of time, but it's also going to save you a lot of money, and you are going to not make the mistakes that I make losing a bunch of money, because at the end of the day, I only want to see everybody here in this thing win. So, all right, perfect. Glad I can drop that knowledge on you guys. All right, so let's take a look, right? We're red on dogs. That's why I started with very low margin. I want to come back to that and see if I can dollar cost average my position down. What I am going to do is I'm going to add this to my chart here so I can see it run, and I got to look for the bit Unix. I don't think it's good. There it might have been. There it is, dogs. No, I need to look for the perpetual contracts. Let's see. It's fine, whatever. I'll just keep this one. As you can see, the pocket, it already had come and gone. So that is something that we got to keep in mind here. Back to MNQ. Let's see if we're doing anything. Nope. Nothing, man. Nothing. MNQ wants us to roll up in a little ball today and die. That's what it wants us to do. It does not want to see us trade today. That is definitely not the game plan for MNQ. So what do we do? What do we do, chat? If you've been trading for a while, answer that question. What do we do when there's no trade? Do we force a trade? Do we try to go and find something else? What do we do? This is a very good question for anybody who's looking to learn how to trade. Right? What do we do when there's no trade? Well, Jose clearly finds a trade. He goes, yeah, good one, bro. Jose goes, nah, if there's no trade, I go find a trade. I make my own trade. Yeah. You little degenerate. You little degenerate trader. I can hop down to the 30-second. Let's see what there is. Oh, you know, honestly, bro, I'm not hating it. This is nice, bro. 40-point swings? I like it. We could get some shorts here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, bro, the 30-second on this indicator slaps. Slaps. Really does. It really does. All right, so this is where I would wait. I would wait for 28,750 to try to get into some short positions. As you can see, there's a huge volume shelf inside of the market on MNQ right now where it's just trading sideways in between these two levels. So this would be my two levels for the day. Since we don't have any particular way to chart levels above, and instead of just using Fibonacci sequences, I mean, this would basically be the best way for us to take longs and shorts inside of the market. As you can see, we're getting close to that box right now and starting to reject underneath it. So this is why, and exactly my point. There's also another box right here. So like it just touched the tip of this box right here, but there's more volume for selling in the upper box. So yeah. 'Jose, are you in longs or shorts right now? Just curious. Minute shorts. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I mean, does look like a micro consolidation. Kind of does. I'm assuming that you didn't, you weren't up at 4 in the morning. Yeah. I mean, I would assume the market would start to turn down and it would start to sell off, considering price action. Considering where we are as well, like almost close to 3618 on the markets is pretty fucking crazy. Like the fib levels up here are just, they're really being touched, every single one of them. Yeah, I tend to agree with that as well. Shorts. Yeah, but Jose, the thing is I don't want to start getting into shorts and then, well, we have an hour right now before the market open. Hour 15 minutes. That's a toughie, bro. Honestly. It's a toughie. I kind of want to just trade the scalps right now. Just taking a look at some other stuff inside of the market right now.
If they haven't already done so, because if you change your withholding, then you will get an automatic real wage increase, be on a weekly or a monthly basis, and you will be able to keep more of your money this calendar year. I want to encourage everyone out there watching today to change their withholding if they haven't already done so, because if you change your withholding, then you will get an automatic real wage increase, be on a weekly or a monthly basis, and you will be able to keep more of your money this calendar.
And how do you personally deal with that?
Yeah, look, I mean, my hope for America is what it's always been. I think it's the hope I hope we all share. We want it to continue to be the place where anyone from anywhere can achieve it.
Year. But
I'm just looking at some of this stuff right here. Look at this breaking. Somebody placed it. You see what I keep saying, bro? The people that are just like absolutely insider trading oil right now. That's crazy. Alright, well, is what it is. Back to the markets. We will be making some courses, by the way. Joe's. So I'm going to be doing some courses this week. And I'm going to put them on the YouTube for free for people. And then I'm also going to do some paid courses as well. So I'm excited for that. It should be really nice. So basically, free educational content is coming out this week on the YouTube channel. Everything that I learned how to trade MNQ futures. And then what I'm going to end up doing is making a paid course and then releasing the consistency AI indicator that everybody has been waiting for. So this is going to be some fun stuff this week. Let me open back up that little chat that I had. OBS. There we go. We're getting into that pocket right now. We're getting into this volume pocket. So this is what I've kind of been waiting for to go swing short and long. The DOJ just launched another investigation for $2.6 billion worth of oil trades made before Trump's public announcement. Yeah, shocker. You see how it's just bouncing right into that pocket? Now it's coming back long. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom really quickly. I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry, I had to use the restroom. You know what happens. Dude, look at, I just told you, right, though? Like, bro, perfectly in these boxes. These volume boxes of support and resistance breaks. Pocket touch, flips, now coming up and testing the top volume. Let's see if it does it again. Some interesting shit, man. Interesting market. We're getting into the box. I might make a trade here. If I can, then I'll just buy back my day, and then I would really love to go wash my car. I would love to go wash my car, and I got some car stuff I need to do for today. I would love to be able to do that. Speaking of car stuff, I'm trying so hard not to pull the trigger on this. Little catch can, gauges, bro. Every time I look at it, I just want to pull the trigger. $1,000 though. Like, I'd like to make that in the market before I go and spend money like that. Plus, I'm gonna have to order it to Florida because the shipping here to Puerto Rico, scam. It's a scam. $500 horsepower GTI? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I think this is honestly one of the best streams that we've had. Waking up early, bro. I've had 44 views. I know that doesn't sound like a lot of views, but like 44 views is I think one of the most I've received here on YouTube. So we gotta keep doing this every day, bro. Maybe I can get you in a Discord call that we can do this shit together. Watching two markets at once would be pretty elite. Yo, did I show you the, just to stay a little bit on topic but all a little off topic as well, I know that I sent you out the look at this, bro. Yeah, this is sick. So we got the website. It'll be launched, and then with the indicator, we'll be able to easily add this to as well. I'm super excited to launch that. That's gonna be fucking sick. All right, now we're touching the pocket. This is what I was waiting for. Let's see if it continues. Might actually get a breakout here. No, she doesn't want to break out, bro. Bro, it already has a turbo. What are you talking about? Let's try it. If we break out of this box here, I'm out. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have continuation. Just fine. We break it out. No reason for me to hold on to that. We're also all long in the market, so you would not be trend following there. Yeah, there you go. Break of resistance. It's not the ideal situation, I'll just put it that way. Damn, that's hoe behavior right there. Yep, that's crazy. Okay. So a break back into the shelf. We break over the second volume or the second resistance shelf, get a break of resistance, then come back to test the resistance in an all long market. The reason I exited that trade is because it could have been a lot worse. I mean, it could have been $150 stop loss. I'd rather take a paper cut loss than to lose an account. So $40, not bad. It's not a terrible problem to fix, to be honest with you. 150, that's different. It's a different story. 200, 300, that's a different story. That would be hard to fix. That diamond is key too. Yeah, the markets are being a horror, bro. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for a signal, because even the AI is not giving us a signal. So should be just patient here. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. All right, suspicious oil trade spotted. Bro, now it's like playing the dumb, like the blind here on oil. All right, see you later, Jose. If honestly the markets are gonna be like this, I'm gonna go make a protein shake and then I'll come back in here. But for right now, like I didn't see anything like that was screaming my name. Honestly, oil could get a nice trade on. Just keep shorting oil. I'll talk to you later, my bro. It's nice chatting with ya. I'm gonna go make a protein shake. Yeah, that's crazy. I might just wait till the open.
no me salí. Ay, me sobre el tiempo, masoquista, después 1 hora y media en el 3S. Y después,
Yeah, my whole entire mute, I was muted the whole time. Fuck. Damn, that sucks. Damn. I was literally talking that whole time, only to look at my OBS and see that my OBS was fucking muted. All right, so what did I do here? I'm walking myself out of a trade. I had $100 loss inside of the market. You know, I am looking to try to walk my way back into the markets. Started at $100 loss, now at $44. We've been trying to trade the market early morning to get a trade. I see the markets are trying to turn up past the supply zone right now, or there's resistance.
What up, yes.
Yeah. So right now I'm just waiting for a trade patiently. MNQ. I've already taken two to come back from a small loss. We're now inside of this pocket here. All morning it's been rejecting this pocket. I did get a, it's kind of looks like a buy strength signal down in this parallel trend that's forming. It's very clear. You can see lower highs being made here, higher highs being made here. So that is something that is interesting. Rejection inside of this box. It's now pushing up above. If we can get a break above here, I would possibly go long to the higher levels of the 28,000s. But right now it's just being let's see. Curious what oil did. Yeah, look at oil. It came level to level. Right to that lower level. Bounced up. Interesting. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take a little break for a couple minutes. I'm gonna mute my mic. Then I will come back.
Yeah. I'm chilling. What's good? I didn't even open Trading View yet.
Y 40-37. Ojo, poniendo órdenes en esta zonita donde estamos parados aquí ahora, jalando el mercado para acá. Entonces vamos a ver si él no solamente que estaba atrapado y se quería salir y por eso puso todas esas órdenes ahí, o si el que quiere impulsar el mercado para los 800, porque de lo contrario, si de aquí no sube, lo van a tumbar para 30 dólares y necesita cerrar por encima de 7.61 para salir del range, si no va a ser un guanchoteo aquí. Vamos. Volvió a tomar el gol, ¿no? Indicador sacó un cel. ¿Cómo que sea este indicador? Ahora lo subir para arriba.
¿Qué pasa, mío? Cojones, bro, rompe eso para arriba, mío.
Quedan 4 minutos para la aventura que va a pasar. Y por tu TP allá arriba por los 800. Porque encantada la vida llega ahí y te lo mandan para abajo, ¿no? Para que estés claro. Tiene que cerrar por encima de ese sentido. Si no, por mucho. Okay. Otherwise, aguancho de ello.
Está subiendo un poquito, rompió ahí el nivel ese, ¿no?
Sí, pero ahora cambiaron el value area. Sí, ahora la cosa está más en range todavía. Ahora el value area lo subieron a 74. Perfecto. Un botón. Ahí va. A ver si tiene que cerrar por encima de los 64.
Y con la abuela esa.
Ahora mandan para range. Mira, ahora necesitan aguantar el 47. Ahora ese es el range.
Nos van a estoquear, nos van a estoquear. Nos van a estoquear. Tú no tienes tu stop loss, tú no tienes tu stop loss.
No, lo tengo ventado porque tengo 3 micritos. Entonces, si veo que rompe por abajo del
¿Pero dónde tú lo tienes? ¿Dónde tú lo tienes?
No lo tengo mental. Si el candelabro cierra por debajo del vivo, me salgo. No tengo puesto stop loss. Pero ya ahí en ese movimiento era la salida. O él aquí necesita defender esto aquí. Si él no defiende aquí, nos fuimos para abajo completo. Hasta el POC. Entonces, puedes poner tu stop, por ejemplo, aquí en 45, debajo del wick ese si quieres. Un poquitico más agresivo, 43. Vale. Porque así cae por ahí por esa zonita, lo más probable es que lo tiren para el POC.
No va a ser bingo, bro. Clase de vela que iba bien esa vela, bro. Está bien. Eso pasa. Bueno, el tiempo se puede.
Ya aquí esta vela está si ya abrió por debajo del vivo a veces. Ya aquí estás en peligro. Ella necesita recuperarse arriba del Londres viva. Y tiene tipos aquí tratando de jalarla para 37, 32. Ella ahora necesita mantenerse arriba del 47. Si se va
Entonces
salimos
salimos y esperamos.
Yo no me estoy saliendo. Te estoy diciendo lo que tú debes hacer porque yo no sé la posición tuya. Por abajo del view up, aquí donde él está ahora mismo, tienes que salirte. Tienes que salirte aquí, por abajo de aquí. Ya, porque aquí
Yo
lo más
también.
probable es que te lo manden para el POC. Yo estoy aguantando porque tengo 3 micritos, yo no estoy perdiendo billetes. Yo hasta que no vea un cierre completo abajo del BOI no me voy a salir. Un minuto para la apertura, lo quieren recoger de nuevo, mi hermano. Abrimos ya. Ya lo van a mandar para 05, ya puedes salirte ya.
Ya me salía.
Ok, ok.
Yo cogí 20 pesos por lo menos, porque eso ahí un poco pesado.
No, está bueno, weón. Veo como que el trade way medio retrasado, no sé. Lo veo medio lentón. El price action que tiene.
Tremenda fajazón.
No, fíjate eso, man. Ahora está ahí en el POC ahí, eso. ¿Sabes? Lo que digo, está metido en un rango que no vale ni la pena ni tocarla.
¿A dónde
Arriba
mismo
aquí
entramos, loco?
eh, sigue aceptando Fed Price y sigue aceptando los rebloques ahí abajo. Arriba del PUA no está mala la entrada. El problema, mi hermano, es el range que está, man. Que no me cuadra para tradear. Soy sincero. No me cuadra el profile que hay. Pero arriba aquí de PUA, otra entradita donde entramos nosotros no está mal. Para ver si va por los highs esos de ahí. El problema es que de pinga. Estamos comprando al alto de range. Eso es lo único full. Pero para los 800 no está mal. Que tenga miedo antes de que no nazca. Me fui aquí.
Para el long, ¿estás en el long? No,
Sí,
volvieron a rechazarlo allá arriba, a hacer.
entré en 56.
Y el stop lo mental también.
No, este lo tengo un poquitico más cortico aquí. Este si veo que me cae por debajo de mi entrada, me salí. Bueno, aquí sí estoy con todas las pro. Entonces no me interesa vender. Más que entré sin drawdown, entonces. Necesito que lo den por 800, ser. Tiene un tipo aquí trabajo.
acabado en 50, mi hermano, que está atravesado como el miércoles, loco, y es jueves ya.
Y como que le quieren dar para arriba, bro, pero hay
Y
alguien
veo, hay
arriba
un
que...
tipo ahí,
Oh.
plantado. El problema es que están absorbiendo un cojón de órdenes aquí. Hay un tipo aquí plantado con ganas de shortear el mercado, man. Pero ahí arriba lo tienen con la sazón ahí arriba metido una pila de órdenes para coger, pero no lo quieren dejar pasar.
Vamos, coño, 31.
Necesito que dé un pingazo de eso para los 800 y ya ahí me sale. Es lo único que yo necesito más nada. Quieren subir de nuevo a 50, serio.
No ha salido nada en el indicador.
No, el indicador ya dio lo que tenía que dar. Tapeamos ahí por debajo del POC en el overblow ese que sigue válido ahí. Ahora lo único que se hace falta es que a ver si aquí absorbe y coge para arriba. Es lo único que hace falta aquí no hace falta más nada.
Está pesadísimo, man. Hay un
No
tipo
está
ahí
pesado,
que está...
está pesado, Renchis. Vamos a ver si aguanta, tiene que aguantar el vivo.
Fíjate que todos los rechazos son ahí en la misma zona, compadre, me cago en su madre.
Yo, DJ, I was muted. What the fuck?
Yeah, I assumed that when I saw you so quiet, I didn't talk. I said, this guy's mute probably.
Bro, this is fucking bananas.
This is insane, bro. Got zero direction. I'm about to close the day. The move is gonna get done at some point, but I'm just getting tired. I hate ranges.
I was looking for a short.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow we got non-farm, so we might get a good move tomorrow. Man, I should have got at the top, bro. I wanted to get at the short, but...
Me salí, meme. Parado.
Pero también, yo también me salí.
Out of the range. Yeah. Probably gonna happen to move. But
He's going along, right?
yeah, I like the loans, but I don't like to stuck in this range. I think we're going to move to the 80s and the 800s. Yeah, it's making a move now.
I think we're dropping. It's just consolidating around.
Oh yeah, it can drop. I just want to aim for those 80s, 800 level first, and then maybe consider the drop. That's what I was trying to get. I like the shorts below 710. It's just like a weird spot for the in direction right now.
Ya la subió, ¿no? La cinga.
Of course.
La cingadísima esta la fue que subió.
Got this.
Yo creo que está bien.
80s. They got to almost the first EP, which was 80s. Let's see if we got gas now to the 800s.
La cinga esa, como se fue para arriba, lo tenía como de 50 y pico.
no, pero la linga, loco, no, está ahí pesadísimo. Para mí a las 50 está. A menos voy en 30 puntos de movida y después posiblemente unos 50. Today, I think it's a candy money day. $22.60. That's fucking. I just hate ranges. They go for the 800s. That was the last wall on the 80s. If it doesn't reverse from here, it's going to the 800s, 805 maybe.
No, aceleramos, se fue, después salir, no sé.
Now it's about the range. You need to close above 73, otherwise it's going back down. I think the shorts for money is going to be available because they're putting orders all the way down to push the market down.
I got in, but it took me out. I trailed really close, and I wanted to just give a crazy spike, and it just gave me $180.
Did you look for the long?
No, for the short.
Short or?
But I put a super tight stop loss because I don't want it to like do a crazy wick. It just gave me a little finesse, like took me right out, but it gave me $185. My first TP was right where it's right there, boom, 164, but fucking bitch, bro.
There we go. There you go. There's just in the view the 65 now.
They got
room to the 25. We should lose those POFs.
Yeah, then we're gonna go short.
I just hate the short at the all-time highs. I mean, I hate it with passion. Like, I avoid the shorts all-time high no matter what.
I said that this morning so many times in the live. I'm like, you should not be shorting the market at all-time highs.
I hate it so much. Even if I have it like a crystal clear, I'm like, yeah, I'm not shorting.
I love shorting all-time highs.
The only that I really like is on the high time frame. We still build it like a small consolidation. Like if you lose, for example, the 50 MA or which is up below the daily, that we start looking for shorts on that market structure basically. This you got room to the 25.
Immediately muted.
675, you're going long? Okay.
Bro, buddy, I'm on a fucking stream doing that shit.
Probably waiting for me to get in my shorts, you could just fucking skyrocket.
Let me know when you enter so I can tell all the boys to start buying.
It's probably waiting for me to get in the short, so then it could skyrocket.
Bro, but look where you enter on the short. And you enter at the VWAPs.
What? No, earlier I didn't enter right now. I said it's probably waiting for me to enter. When I entered at 780. But I pulled my stop loss really close. And it took me right out.
Hello?
And it took me right out at 777. Only gave me 3 points. And then it fucking ran down all the way past my TP. My TP was at 760.
You still got room to the 25.
So that was fucking 20 points. I would have been fucking good with that. Handy money right there. But this bitch took me out and fucking ran. Typical Sandro.
I'm not ready for today. I think you guys still got room for 725 after you
Look at that. Oh my god, bro. Look at this bitch. I'm telling you, bro.
Now when you
freaking
say I'm
skill.
getting it cut it out, I saw when they were putting orders all the way down there, and I said this shit is not going to the 800s. That at that 80, the first TP that I had probably was the last move for the
Yo
upside.
también lo tenía en 80, hacer el primer tip mío, luego ya cogió un 50.
Yo,
30
see,
puntos.
that's why I hate freaking put in freaking stop losses, bro. Look at that shit. Look where Charlie. Oh my
I
god.
stopped putting stop losses, bro, for that specific reason. But you're going on minis, you need minis. I mean, you need a stop loss for minis. You know that. Because one mini is gonna, you know.
Ain't no bitch. Well, I was a bitch today, but
You're hanging out too much with Omi, bro. That's what happened.
this is running all the way. It was supposed to come running since earlier, all the way down to like fucking 670-ish, and it didn't fucking go down. Now it's gonna do it now. I
It still
fucking
got high. Well, no, it's already.
yo,
But
look at oh my
below
god,
the 24
bro.
hour, you can still short it all the way down to 85 to complete the rotation.
Yo, I'm so mad. I'm closing the chart. I'm leaving.
Ya. ¿Cuántos puntos cogiste caída?
Why don't you stick with your gut, bro? Why don't you hold you to your guns, bro?
Because I was being a Sandra and I put a stop loss real quick because
Look, enter there. Well, no.
like watch, I'm gonna send you a fucking picture, bro. Like actually my entry was on fucking point and it just took me right out. Watch.
So what to say, enter here in the short, but I think they're gonna pump it back to the 80s again.
I hate this kind of price action.
Bro, I hate it so much. Looking
You serious, Sandra?
I mean, look at what it's been.
that looks that order looks like a dick in winter time. Like that order of the charts looks like a dick in winter time.
Like a what? All you homo ass had to think about something like that. But you see that, bro? Like I got it, it took me right the fuck out.
Bro, I'm not even that scared like that. Like, what the fuck was that?
Well, I put a 12 and like it fucking just went right back to my fucking order and it took me right out and then it fucking ran down. I'm like, fucking.
Well, guess what? You're $90 over me, so you're good.
That's fucking trash money, bro. $90. What the fuck am I gonna do with $90?
And now that's a full tank of gas.
Not even, just wait.
Ugh.
Damn, bro, I'm fucking tight, bro.
¿Qué te pasó? ¿Cómo estás hecho?
Cogió el top of the range, pero se salió muy rápido. No lo voy.
Yo no me salí, me sacó la maldita fucking.
Same shit. You trail. So.
Honestly, if we close here, it'll probably show continuation to the lower 28,650.
Nah, that's my reverse right back up, so I'm gonna wait to do the upside.
Full contract, so I think. Full contracts? Send it. 60 contracts?
1,000 contracts.
Well, fuck it, 2,000.
Shit, a full margin, nigga, take risk it all.
From here, it can go or down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just broke VWAP. We're now below all of the volume shelves.
The only thing is this guy sitting right here where we are right now, 27. So if he opens above this view, he probably skyrocket to the 80s. So again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They're trying to pump it to the 780s again. So.
Yeah, that crazy verse right there, pull my fucking on.
Now it says the other two VWAPs rejected again. Now we are between this range. Now the only long for me is about the 47s. Otherwise you're stuck in this range between the three VWAPs. And EOC for Globus on top of that. So that's gonna be a nasty range. But the shorts didn't place. It's just no trading anymore. I like to trade outside of the range. Like these for me is my style move. I'm a pussy, so I don't play those games. You see, now this guy at 710 is trying to pull the market down, this guy at 780 trying to pull it up. You between Globex. Yeah, it's SOAR 173 countries right now. It's not enough volume, to be honest. Lo único trade que tenía era ese, la aventura que se me dio, no lo monté.
This is gonna go right the fuck up back up, watch.
Ahora aquí, up at the 749s, having 80s, probably 70s, time convex area between 68 and 79. That's why that guy is breaking the orders right now. Like a move. Me arriesgo una entradita para el long aquí.
That was your long at the bottom, bro.
The long was right there at 28. You should have entered at 28. But I just don't like the range, bro. And 28 was below Globex. You see, I don't like that either. Like, I can't wait for we get out of the high. Tú es tu papá. Se chuparon la vela esta completa, pinga. No, fíjate eso. Now we are stuck 24 hours, value very low from conversation. If we lose this next confrontation from Globex, 683. And it's a stop that gap is right there. This is insane. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. Ahí tú estás.
This shit's boring.
Cierra la gráfica, lo que ella dice, cierra la gráfica. Ahora crucecita en la gráfica, salte, vete a mirar algo, fíjate eso. Como mismo ese candelabro va en tu favor, va en tu contra, encantado la que te lo recogen, no se pueden aguantar. Ahora mismo estás capeo o agresivo, eso, un mini, dos mini, entra, salte 5 puntos y ya te fuiste. Ahora mismo te va a aguantar 30, 50 puntos. Y ya te digo, lo más probable es que lo manden para arriba, pero que no entra aquí en esta zona, no cuadra. Pero los 80 eso, lo más probable es que lo manden para arriba.
Las velas están muy largas, pues. Eso es para arriba, para abajo, para la entrada está bien.
That's how only like it.
Whoa, pause.
Long candles. It's mute or?
Hey, good morning. What do you need? 40 pounds?
There you go. The 80s. Now it's absorbing. Same guy is still there absorbing the buyers. There you go.
Now that's just going to the 800 charge. and all-time highs. Again.
Classic. I was alone that we were looking at the open, which just got in this nasty range. I honestly should have got in between the 709 and 720. That was not a bad entry at all. Even that is upside range or everything, because that would have given me the 100 point move for the day. But yeah, that's gone. Bye.
Bye.
Same happened in Asia, bro. In Asia, we were trading Asia. We were trying to catch the long to the 712 and 750s. And I wasn't that long for like an hour and 30 minutes to end up breaking even. Then was the charge in the NTP, like 20 minutes after I broke even.
Los cingados estos no fue que nos dieron el TP.
A dormir eso. Por eso te digo, si es la gráfica, mañana se lo digo. Sentido. Vamos a estar en el range, aunque el movimiento se dé después, pensó a un choteo, mira para eso. Mira donde nosotros entramos, mira cuántos puntos se nos fue en contra. 54, casi 40 puntos se nos fue en contra. Se pudo haber vuelto a entrar de nuevo entre 20, 18 o muy tardar ahí en 23. Pero ya se fue. Este era el último TP, 800. Y ahora es a los high de Londres y no Man's Land. Pero
entonces.
Te pide ya. Porque fui con 22 callitas y 50 centavos para que no te equivoques. Ni estoy duro.
Hello, pero.
Bueno, pues pobre Steven. Y no estaba mal en profit, me estaba como 150 pesos arriba más o menos. Podía haber cachado ahí. Ahora como 400
Ya, eso está vendiendo, guanchoteado.
Es poco volumen. ¿Cómo está el BIS ese? ¿Tú qué ves el BIS? ¿Qué label tiene el BIS?
Está cayendo junto con el de eso, está metiendo lo mismo. Están como que iguales. Pero en el Bollinger, el volumen no había movimiento.
Yes, I think. Well, how much you?
Yo, Omi, what's the 411 with the fifth? Where's it going?
Sorry?
Oh yeah, Omi, what the fuck are you doing this last one? The Saturday, right?
It depends. So, if you have a account with us, it's different price. If you don't have account, it's different price. So if you're going to purchase, I don't know, for example, weekly or standing order, it's a different price. Yo, Andrew. Sandro.
Imagino estaba baja.
Espérate un
¿Qué me
poquito.
explica ahí? ¿Qué me querías decir? Mario, what were you saying before you, antes que me digas algo ahí rápido?
What?
What you were saying?
Yeah, you gotta send that 150K to Omi so he could give us a class.
Omi. What the fuck? 150K, bro, I'm poor. Can't send 150K. You should give it for free. I gave you so many courses for free. How much you time to pay me back? Me and Mario.
Damn, it projected perfectly on the VWAP, the two level VWAP. I just hate this kind of market.
¿Tú entraste en un long, Pablo? Pablo. Nosotros teníamos el correcto ahí, el trade correcto, ¿verdad?
O sea, todo Dios.
Hey.
If we get the second touch on the VWAP, I might short it. Scalp. If we get the second touch on the VWAP, I might short it.
For balance?
Yeah, I'm looking at a different chart though.
No.
Oh, same chart, different
But I
indicators.
assume the viewer that you have is the upper bands, right?
Yeah. I have 2.0 band multipliers.
Okay.
Yeah. I missed that first one. I was like, shit. That was silly.
That was the one, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one. Here we go. Yep. I don't know. She looking strong. She looked strong, like she want to hit 850. Where are we in regards to the season market? Bro, it's just like we're at that 3.618 fib at 28,940. We're about halfway there. More than halfway. I'd say about like 70%. I'm still not getting a signal on my indicator as well, so I might just call it a day.
Trying to push it to the 850s then.
Yeah. I don't think it's really worth it to risk my account.
That's why I closed the day. Because I missed my loans like out for the day.
Just play some video games.
Oh yeah, nothing else to play.
I might go change the short shifter on my car.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I gotta take apart the downpipe today. It's kind of fucked.
I really want to make some cash today, but
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Let me know if you can make some. You could share it with me.
Mario said one of the pro is gonna help him 2 grand later on. Oh, Mario's the guy from Mexico too.
Oh. Nice, bro.
It's already gone. I was looking for shorts. My short played out.
What's funny, Marty, is I took the short on a paper account. And I made 3,400 on that paper account.
That's a good for emotions.
Yeah. Just kind of a waste of a trade, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. It's better practice than doing anything.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Dice nosotros que nosotros se de gringa.
Sería la aventura también. Sería la aventura, sería después. Y después tuvimos chance de entrar. ¿Entiendes? No se entró porque bueno, no se entró. Pero hubo chance de sobra para entrar en toda la caída esa.
Water long, water long, water long.
Guarda, cerveza mucho ahí, la paquetona. Oye, mami, te voy a invitar a un restaurante. Voy a invitar a la gente a un restaurante hoy. Para celebrar.
But I go to the gym.